As I was saying before I was interrupted, I really am looking for my grandchildren. I want to know where they are. They were wrongfully taken and stolen from my daughter and me, July 17th, my parents' anniversary, my younger daughter's, their aunt's birthday. And a lot of bad things came out to me on that day. My briefcase with my belongings, federal, state, and local legal documents, including court files of my suing the Cleveland police and some others, was stolen off the Route Number 40 bus in the Greater Cleveland Regional Transit Authority en route heading north, the Route Number 40, between approximately 2:30 and 3 o'clock that afternoon. And I had been to an RTA board meeting earlier that day also. People love to steal, but my babies and my grandchildren, my grandbabies, they're not property. They're little people. And I said that long before you did. The people who were on Oprah Winfrey Show, who has a copy of one of my books I've written. Speaking of that, this is the book that I had written at the close of the election in 2016 when I was a candidate called Choose Life. And this is how it looks in the Cleveland Public Library collection and also on Amazon.com. I recently updated it for my 2020 vision. Made some smaller modifications. Just as you see, the cover's different. The back is not. Because I really want people to choose life and the right type of life. As I was saying before, cut off, Carolyn Thurston from the Garden Lighting in Indianapolis, Indiana, came to court, and I had been going before Julie Cartmill, Beth Jansen, James Payne, and some others, and going back and forth between Ohio and Indiana, fighting for my rights and trying to find my own children at the time. She came to court and stated that she was there to see to it that I got my children back because they were in better care with me than they could ever be in the hands of the state. Well, the states of Indiana and Ohio and some others had conspired against me to steal my babies and to try to make me look like a bad person. And they've done a great job so far, but I'm still here. And I'm saying that because I'm not a bad person and I am an excellent caregiver for my children and my grandchildren. And I don't appreciate this injustice. And I do not appreciate leadership keeping its mouth closed on this situation. But whether I appreciate it or not, it exists. I need money. I need resources. I need some good legal representation that will handle this area. I have some attorneys right now addressing another aspect of my life. And I have great gratitude for the attorney who assisted me in one of the other areas, and I'm not at liberty to disclose that person's name at this time. I don't want this person to be put in harm's way. I do need some more good legal representation. To my children, I really do love you, and I've taught you what's right. And I look forward to the day that one day we will get a chance to just be a family again, the five of us. To my grandbabies, I didn't give you away. And I do love you. To my children, I didn't give you away. You were stolen and robbed from me, just like you're now my grandchildren. Human trafficking is very, very real. I am a victim of it. My children are, and now my grandchildren. I need an attorney to address this on my behalf. I'm blocked in the courts by Judges Kathleen Ansel, Larry Jones, Eileen Gallagher, Donald C. Nugent, and some other judges. They're interstate compacts to have me murdered for telling on the police, the Department of Children and Family Services, and some of our other abusers. All of my rights are reserved for this video. Once again, these are my grandchildren. This is what they look like. And when well, you saw the picture. I don't have it before me right this exact second. This is real. This is in America. It's not somewhere where America claims that they're doing something for somebody else. America, this homeland of mine, we need to clean up the laundry around here instead of trying to go and fix something somewhere else. To the Congress people who were detained, what they call arrested in New York for speaking out against Donald Trump, you're in my prayers, addressing immigration. And I don't know, I have some very serious concerns about this leadership in the land. Genuine ones. Anytime you can go into a school, anyone can go into a school with social workers and steal my babies and tell them I gave them away, while you hold me hostage where I'm supposed to be safe under a civil protection order, block me from going to pick my son from half-day kindergarten in the school system after our reporting abuse, my being their mom, take the position I'm supposed to, fleeing out of the state because of the civil protection order not being enforced or taken seriously, and you also rob me of my baby and then deny me legal counsel, legal rights, and a legal voice. It's enough how I conceived the babies through abuse and rape and other aspects of violations against me. But then when I have the children and I raise them and I teach them and I love them and nurture them, you rob me of my right to be a female? Mr. Trump, you have the nerve to brag about how you violate females. And those of you who support that, there's something seriously wrong with you. Once again, I'm Reverend Pamela Pinckney Butts. My phone numbers are 1216-315-6452. I'd like to have your support, and I also need some resources, finances, and other resources. And once again, I do need adequate legal representation for not only the violations of my rights, but crimes being committed against me. I literally get snatched and kidnapped from where I live, unlawfully detained, shot up with drugs, which they call psychotropic medications, and they call this legal while they play kangaroo court with my life, while they're in the pockets of people promoting human trafficking. I don't appreciate it, and those people who love me don't either. Please, hear what I'm saying to you. It's very real, and it's taking place. I don't know. I don't understand. My clergy not preaching this. I'm concerned about this. People who claim to be preachers, who preach the same gospel that I preach. I don't understand you not saying anything on my behalf. Or just as my being a female. And men, if you claim I'm a weaker vessel, why would you allow this? And my sisters, the females, Nikki Antonia, when you came up to me during the National Women's March and told me it was not about me, I'm a female and I'm a woman and I'm a lady. So it is about me too. And the director of preterm, when you came up to me and told me I couldn't show my book Choose Life because it represents pro-life, well, my life does matter. And it is a pro, not a con. And then you all had the nerve to physically assault me at a women's march? Some contradictions going on around here. And Nikki Antonio, I know you've gotten my messages. After you came up to me and supposedly apologized to me when we were on the west side, and I haven't heard back from you since then. Don't be fake. This is real. This is America. Don't violate me. God forbid something else happened to my babies, my children, and or my grandchildren. Because the eyes of the Lord are in every place, seeing evil and good. All of you who's been bothering me, keep your hands and your mouths off of me. Those of you who can help me, please do. I also get thrown off of buses and other things. Some horrible things have been happening to me, as well as the leadership allowing the police to beat me up, as well as religious leaders. Physically beat me up. Actually come in my home and beat me up. Let alone beat me up and drag me down the street and call me names and keep rape kits hidden and alter police reports. And name it. It's happening. It's real. All rights reserved. Reverend Pamela M. Pinkney Butts. My other numbers are 1216-466-2872. Those are my church lines and my International Heterosexual Clergy Alliance phone line. And if I can help someone who's going through what I've been through already, I'm willing to do so. I'm willing to advocate on your behalf, even in the midst of my own situation. My presidential campaign phone number is 1216-548-0820. You can also reach out to me through social media as well as other forms of media. And my publication and No Bad News Network, NBN Network phone number is 1216-302-9665. And then my ecclesiastical coverings, Tailoring Tapestry and Beyond phone number is 1216-571-0821. You may also contact me through And Justice for All, where I'm the Ohio State Director for that agency, that organization that is based out of Seattle, Washington, whose director, founder, visionary, and overseer is Jennifer Cobb. And you may also reach me as I am the clergy for Black on Black Crime Incorporated, whose founder is Mr. Art McCoy, whose president is Mr. Al Porter Jr., who they also have Black on Black Crime Incorporated Hip Hop Workshop and the Black Man's Army. And you may also reach me through Starting Over Again, A Chance to Do Better, which is based out of Youngstown, Ohio. And it is a re-entry program. And take care of yourselves. You be blessed in spite of the mess. Those who are walking by faith and not by sight. Do what's right. Remember, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, seeing evil and good.